So I just noticed that this heat protectant that I got is not going to work for the oil feed because it already has this pieces, so it won't go over it. So that's not going to work anymore. I got to figure out something else, so we'll see. To O'Reilly's we go, see what we can find. So I managed to work the one for the oil feed. So what I did was I cut a piece just a little still longer than the oil feed, and I did a slit right here. Did a slit, yeah, and then that way this can slide in like so. Whoa, pause. This is a crazy. This looks crazy. And now on the other side, we have it like right there. So here's how it looks. So I figured we push that like that, and here, oops, not really what I wanted. But I figured we can zip tie it, tape it up, zip tie, you know, use some heat protectant, heat shrink or something. But I made it work, right? Some protectant is better than no protectant. So that worked for the oil feed. So now I gotta figure out the coolant stuff. Probably gonna go to O'Reilly still, but this worked out. So here's the lines. Oil feed is this one right here, the one that loops around like that. It's gonna be this bolt right here. That's oil feed. Coolant line is the one back there. So rear coolant, front forward oil, and then the other coolant is around the block. So just trying to remember. And this bolt is a 17 millimeter. I believe the new ones are too. Oh, can't reach in there. I'll double check that in a second. But if it's not, it is what it is. There we go. Okay, so I got the oil line in there. It's right here. I forgot to put the other fitting in here. But yeah, I got it facing going to the right because up or down it's gonna hit. Same way going left, it's gonna hit the motor mount. So I got it that way, and then I'll just kind of bring it like so, and then connect it to the turbo. As far as the coolant, I had a little oopsie. I ordered M16 lines, and apparently what it needs is M18. So these don't work, unfortunately. Yeah. So I was thinking of drilling it out and then using my old M18 bolts, banjo bolts, but I'm afraid if I drill it out, I'm gonna have leaks. So I'd rather just order the correct ones and just play it safe. So I'm still gonna use these 6AN lines, and then I'm just gonna convert these to M18 instead of M16. I already went ahead and ordered them, and they should be here in 2 days. So yeah, so that was an oopsie on my end, but what can you do, right? It's part of the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean this up, put the bracket on actually in here. That's the main reason why I took the turbo off again, and just wait for the other one. And yeah, a little bit of progress. It is what it is. So here's that one bracket all freshened up, looking nice and clean, matching the turbo. Looks good. So yeah, so I got that on. We're just gonna wait for the other AN fittings. Should arrive in 2 days, so we can put the cooling lines. I also gotta find something for this, so I might as well just order that now since I'm waiting. But yeah, other than that, I made some good progress. We refreshed this up. We got the oil feed line in there with heat protectant in, so that's a good step. We got the old one sitting right here dripping. What else? Yeah, I think that's good for now. I do want to refresh this, clean them up. Pretty beat up. Doesn't look like it on camera, but trust me, it's really beat up. So I like to refreshen this up. Maybe order some new couplers. I don't know. I'm just trying to refreshen up the car. It's just really dusted. Like, look at that. It's just small stuff, you know. But yeah, other than that, I think we did okay today. So time to wait for the next ones, and then I had the water bolts drenched in vinegar and cleaned them up pretty decent. So quick update, I got the turbo in there. Wasn't too bad. But I do think my power steering line is supposed to be on the other side, but I think it's okay. So I just gotta cut a hose for the drain from the dump to the block. I have a hose, just gotta cut it. The oil feed was a little trickier. I had to like somewhat maneuver it to get it in there. Same with this. I'm not able to bend this one, but I did throw on some Loctites on the nuts also, so hopefully it prevents them from loosening up. But yeah, I do have my oil feed, and then I do have one side of my water lines. I can't remember if I explained it, but I did get new AN fittings for it. So this is what I got, because I accidentally ordered M16s, but this turbo uses M18. So I got these off Amazon. These are M18 to a -6 AN, and these are aluminum, so they feel really light compared to these. They got some weight to it. They feel pretty good quality. So hopefully there's no issues with these. But I do still have one line extra, which is my other one back here, which is for this one that goes around the motor somewhere down there into a rubber hose. But I can't really get to it, so I'm just gonna leave that one for now. I'm still somewhat, it looks like I can still use it, so I'm gonna jack up the car, go underneath so I can connect the last water line, and then so I could also reconnect my exhaust as well, and then should be good. What else? The other line, I figure I'm gonna do it once once I do the other intake manifold.